Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real.
So I had some time today. It's a Friday. Checking out some of the, the liquor stores that I told you all that I passed by on the way home. And this one was called Mega Package Store. So let's just see what's so mega about it. Look, y'all, they even got non-alcoholic. A whole big section, y'all. Oh, they got a lot of options here. So we tried the Free. We tried the Ariel. We tried the Spiritless. I don't see that they have Spiritless here. But they even got, I didn't even know Stella Rosa made non-alcoholic wine. Oh, y'all Stella Rosa lovers. So what's this? What's Del Dia? Bottle's pretty, but you know what they say about pretty bottles? The juice may not be worth it. Oh, look at this. Stella Rosa Black. I guess they're getting ready for Halloween. Halloween or Undead Day, I don't know. I always say you can tell a lot about the liquor stores based on the stuff they have in their glass, behind the glass. And they got the Blue Label, $2.50. I guess that's just the going price for it. You know, you got the scotches down at the bottom. And of course they got the Louis for $44.50. You know what? I've seen it for less. I'm gonna wait till they bring it down to about 2000s. This y'all called Flybird. Flybird look like they got some ready-made margaritas. They got watermelon, cucumber, grapefruit, prickly pear, mint lime, strawberry, baja lime, and passion fruit. I don't know. And they're not that expensive. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a tasting. And it's a screw top, so I can easily, if I don't like it, I can, screw it back up and give it to somebody else. This place is nice, y'all. I see my bangers. Don't pay no attention to my hair, y'all. It's been that type of day today. It's just been that type of day. But this place, actually, I've been able to land the actual Old Forester.
What's that shirt?
The hot one. That's what I got, y'all. Allocated. Store pick. 131 proof. I'm gonna have to taste that. So let's look around, see what they have. They got Oakden. They got Russell's single barrel, reserve, not bad selection. Ooh, they got the Garrison Brothers. Remember I told you I couldn't find it, but they do have it. They got the small batch, honeydew, and single barrel. Castle and Key. Ooh, they got the Frey Ranch. They even have a lot of liquors and mixes. heard of Boodle's gin. Obviously, it's British. Okay. Zested gin. Try this. They got some tastings going on today, y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
Got coconut cartel. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yes, we have our Guatemalan aged rum. It's been aged for 12 years. It's very delicious. It's great with our pineapple juice. It's almost like a pinky colada.
Really? Okay, well, let's try it. Ooh, hubby would like this.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you, people go crazy over that. You have it in a little fancy glass. So
What y'all think, y'all? Should I get it? Let's get it. All right. And what am I drinking?
You are drinking Old Fourth gin. Raised in Atlanta, born in Atlanta,
Yeah.
drank in Atlanta.
I see they changed the bottle.
Yes.
Because now let me tell you what happened with my bottle. So my bottle had, like the metal
Yep.
old distillery, that symbol right there. Yeah. It actually fell off.
That usually happens.
It fell
Not
off,
just
yeah.
We bought Old Fourth about a year and a half ago.
Did you?
Yes, from the
I
original
see that.
company.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, the name of the company is Short Barrel. We're over in
Okay.
Norcross off of Jimmy Carter and 85. If you know where the Rooms to Go Outlet Center is,
Yeah.
we're right behind it. So you're more than welcome to come by and visit anytime you want to. But we had a bunch of glass on a ship from China sitting in the port Savannah during COVID, and they all rusted.
Are you?
We had
It's
to
just.
throw 'em- we had to throw 'em away. Couldn't use them.
Oh wow! Look, just take the thing off. You could have still sold them.
We
Could have sold them.
had to.
Cheers.
Gin cocktails.
yeah. It's a good clean gin.
It is
Yeah.
very, very, very clean. Because I'm not really a gin drinker. I'm trying to expand.
And so
Yeah.
I really like
Because I think Christmas tree.
Yeah.
I think pine tree.
No, you think the juniper.
It's the juniper, and that's in
there.
there. Exactly. But it reminds
You're
me
not
of.
old enough to remember Yule Gibbons.
No, I probably wasn't drinking back
It was
then.
back in the 70s.
I'm old enough, but I probably
He used to
wasn't
say-
drinking back
he
then.
said it was good to eat pine trees.
Oh,
It was good. It's charcoal filter,
okay.
and it's the base is raw sugar cane.
Raw sugar cane.
So if you are allergic to grains and all that, this won't
Okay.
won't make you sick. So
Let's go ahead and try this vodka.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
It's a good clean vodka. It's $19.99 retail.
I mean, very,
Yeah.
like, it's just
Perfect
gonna
for-
take
yeah.
on whatever you mix it with.
Yeah.
This
Again, that
is
is made here in
smooth,
Atlanta.
y'all. This
So-
is smooth. So he gave me a surprise one. Don't know
Yeah.
what this is, so it's a
Happy
blind.
birthday.
I'm gonna have to taste it first.
Happy
I'm gonna have to taste it
21st
first.
birthday.
Well, thank you. It tastes like, I don't know, like soda with a spiked soda.
Yeah.
It's
Not soda,
basically-
but
it's basically a lemon.
a
drop.
lemon- yes.
Lemon drop
Yeah.
in the bottle.
And it's all natural, only 5 ingredients. Yeah.
This is good, y'all. Now, what did I just drink though?
Our vodka with a real lemon, real ginger, and some simple syrup.
Yeah. The base is our vodka. Yeah.
Really?
With Prosecco. Like a
Okay, so that lawn dart.
Yeah, yeah.
So mix that with prosecco.
Prosecco. You could anything bubbles is good. Some people do like do lemonade and then a Prosecco like topper,
On
like
top
a
it
floater.
off?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's really
yours?
good. Easy
All right.
cocktail.
Lawn dart, y'all.
Yeah.
Check it out.
All right.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, that store, it was a nice size store. It wasn't like humongous. It wasn't like a Walmart or anything, but I can tell you I was able to get, I went there for 1 to 2 bottles that I was looking for, and I actually found one that was, is an Old Forester that everybody is looking for, and it was actually one of their store picks. I also got another one of their store picks, as well as some more of the bottles I needed for coming up for my tasting, my virtual tastings with my members. And let me tell you, folk can't drive down here. Folk can't drive down here. You know, and Lord have mercy. Let me tell y'all something. These folks down here, they can't drive. They can't drive. Daggone car in front of me. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me woosah for a minute. Folk can't drive. Folk can't drive. And I'm glad I know how to daggone drive, because when you driving, you need to pay attention. Now, I know I'm talking to y'all, but my eyes is looking at this road, okay? I'm paying attention. So had I not paid attention, a homeboy in the front, he ain't care. He just coming over from 2 daggone lanes. Woo! Want to come over. What the heck wrong with you? Anyway, let me get back to what I was talking to y'all about. Went in there, they have a good selection, a great selection. They even had some new items that were in there that was, you know, newly released. They were trying to promote them and so forth. And, you know, I said, okay, well, let me give those a try. So I'm going to try those on the channel too. My members will be the first to taste those. So I can't wait to do those, but I have a lineup coming up, y'all. That's why I had to make sure I stopped by there. There was just a couple of bottles that I had to get. But I ended up finding a couple of diamonds in the rough while I was in there. Didn't expect it, but the name of that package store was Mega Package Store. And so I will put their information down in the link. So if you do live in Georgia and you looking for places where you can really find some good store picks, some allocated bottles, or just some bottles that are just new coming out. I noticed that they are promoting a lot of maybe new bottles or unheard of bottles that are coming out. And not unheard of, they just may be under a parent company that you have. But here go this man again. You gonna get over what, dude? Put your GPS on. Put your GPS on. Doggone it. Man, let me tell you something. I was watching this video, y'all. This man talking about learning to drive in the different states. Now, I'm from New York, okay? An old dude, I think he said he was from Michigan, like one of those city states where when you learn to drive, you really learn to drive, okay? You know, so he was explaining how different states learn to drive differently. And that's why you get, when people move to another state, you know, people end up in accidents. So, you know, I'm from New York. Learning to drive is, okay, you get your permit, you take your test, you get your permit. You are not allowed to get a driver's license. I don't care how old you are until you had your permit for 2 years. 2 years. That's what it was when I was getting it. Don't know what the rule is today. But when I was getting my license, you had to have your permit for 2 years. And you couldn't get your permit until you was 16. And you couldn't get a license until you were 18. So that's where your 2 years was. So if you was 18 and you went and got your permit, you still had to wait 2 years. That means you weren't going to be driving by yourself until you were 20. Okay? So you get your permit. You can drive with someone else who's licensed in the car with you. And once you drive with the person who's licensed, you go and get your driver's license. You need to schedule your road test. Now, your road test is exactly what that says. Road test. Not parking lot test. Not street test. Road test. Which means you went through a whole neighborhood. You was on the street with cars. You was parking in between real cars, not cones. You were in the middle of, if there was traffic, there was traffic. So
Now, there was options that you can have. Your options were you had different areas where you could take your road test. Some areas was a little less congested than others. You know, some it was a little more easier. And then some was in the hood. Everything was everywhere. So, you didn't have to worry about inclement weather because it didn't matter. If it was ice on the ground, if it was snow on the ground, if it was hailstorm raining, if the city was open, you was taking your road test. And you can only reschedule your road test one time. If you rescheduled it a second time, you had to wait a whole nother, I believe, 6 months before your name would come back up on the list to come get your license. So in New York, you learn to drive the real way. Now, I moved to Georgia. I have my license. I drove in New York for a little bit. I'm not going to say I drove a lot. I drove enough to get my experience and got my license. I was able to handle them streets, those roads, those real cars, and those people who don't believe in that there's a line in the middle of the road. Okay, there was no line. You just drove to survive. I was able to do that. But then I come down to Georgia, and I'm driving, and I'll never forget, I think we took my sister to go get her driver's license, or it was somebody else we took. It wasn't me. It was either my sister or we went and did my sister's friend. I think it was my sister. It was a damn parking lot, y'all. And I remember the first time she was going to take her driver's her road test. Road test, y'all. This is parking lot with cones. Fake stop signs. Just so you know that, okay? You was finished with your road test in whatever time it took you to go straight and stop, turn, park, parallel park, mind you, and then drive and then stop again. That was your test to say you can get on the road. The first time they canceled it, talking about inclement weather. I'm like, what the hell is inclement weather? It's the sun is out in this camp. Well, no, because it was going to be raining. It was drizzling. It was inclement weather, so they canceled all of the road tests. I said, are you freaking kidding me? If you can't drive in the rain in a parking lot, an empty one at that, it wasn't like you was in a real parking lot with real cars parked like with a business. You are in a cleared out lot with a prepped course, but you can't do it because it got some rain going on. So, my whole thing is, folks, if y'all learn to drive in any of them states and you didn't learn to drive on the road, you didn't take your test and get evaluated on the road in whatever weather it was, you can't drive. I'm just going to say you can't drive. You can't handle the defensive driving. You driving offensively. That's what that is. You driving offensively, and it's okay to drive offensively. But anyway, I digressed off of my my bottle shopping and stuff that I did. But anyway, thank y'all for coming with me, picking up a few bottles, going to check out that one of the liquor stores that I pass by from work all the time. I finally got a chance to go in. I'm glad that I did. There's so many more other ones that I need to try. I need to just make it my business that if nothing's going on a Friday or any day that I'm able to get off a little earlier, to just go ahead and just do that, or just take a weekend and just do, package store hopping just to see what they have, because it helps me, it helps my channel, and it also helps my members who are at the level to do the tastings, because anytime I find a bottle that's hard to get, or a bottle that tastes very good, or a bottle that maybe may cost a certain amount that the average person may not be like, I'm not keeping that on my bar because I may not drink it all. I just use YouTube money and my membership money and put that back out to all of you, for those of you who want to do the tasting. So thank you for joining me today. I will be getting my October videos and in lineup together and ready right now. Now that I have my liquor reviews going on, And I do have my membership tastings going on. I do have my D&D set up for this upcoming month. Right now, this weekend, I'm getting my cocktails, my Tuesday libation stuff lined up for this month, and see what it is that you all want to see in terms of cocktails. But for those of you all are my members, let me know if there's anything that you want us to do. You know, is there anything you want us to try for you? Is there any cocktails you want us to put together for you? You know, hey, we work for you all. Let us know. Let us know what you want to do. But other than that, y'all have a very good Friday. I'll holler at you later.